have raised it with the person who could have been the person who people think has hit me. And you know, the way how we dismiss every other thing that is said about us. But for me, you know, I'm not one to care what guys are saying about me or my personal life or whatever you want to say about me, you know, unakwanga free. Si catch, as in, I don't really have an issue. In fact, saa zile hamuniongelei nakwanga a bit concerned. But there's something that has drawn my attention, and it is a photo that we took on Friday. We had a function in Nyeri, a Cats and Girl Guides function, where the Speaker of the Senate was a guest, was that? Chief guest at the closing ceremony. And so we had accompanied him with some senators and PSs and whoever. And this photo, kwa hii picha nimepigwa, imefunika macho yangu moja, whatever, alafu sijui kuna nini. So, watu wana make fun of gender-based violence, especially wale watu hawani like, they think that gender-based violence is something you can use to settle scores, or something you should wish on your enemy, and these are women, and we can't be this ignorant. In this day and age, gender-based violence is a serious issue. It affects 40% of women in Kenya, just like in Africa. It affects more women than men. We know there are men who are victims, but it affects more women than men. There are many factors that lead to women being victims most of the time, and it also the disproportionate economic empowerment between men and women. Women tend to be less empowered, and it doesn't exclude even empowered women being victims of gender-based violence. I personally have been a victim in the past, and I'm not one to keep quiet about such a thing. I'm a kuficha white. I'm not just kuficha white, and if there's one truthful person after Rigiji in this country, it is Karen Nyamu. So hiyo si kitu neza nyamazia. Na I didn't know what was going on. I just saw comments on my post, and imeni concern kidogo. I have raised it with the person who could have been the person who people think has hit me. And you know, the way how we dismiss every other thing that is said about us. But for me, gender-based violence is sikitu neza sweep under the carpet. Now, it just surprises me how, if it is true ni kweli ningekuwa nimegongwa ngumi, kama ni kweli ningekuwa na black eye, yani even though ingekuwa tu story ya gossip, ama niko kwa gari light ime Edu shafisha gari. Umenilock ndani ya gari. Kawa higera garini. Ulikuwa umenilock ndani ya gari. Nilikuwa live alafu nini zimeenda off.
Stima.
Easy.
Oh.
Because I think ziko vina time out. Anyway, I was saying, higa funga. Niwasema sita kama hapa kusema ati sikupigwa ngumi, juu sijapigwa ngumi. And wale walikuwa jana Mugithi, mliniona, and in Naivasha, when Mugithi Naivasha, there was no violence. It was fun times. That's beside the point. My mainest reason for coming live tonight is to maybe raise awareness of people who think that kuchapwa, dem kuchapwa, machali kuchapwa ni kitu ya kawaida. It is not. Na si kitu ya ku settle scores nayo. Una wengine maka wanasema ati ungevunjwa mguu, nothing but prayers. Shwenewana. It's not something to joke about. It's something very serious. And statistics in Kenya show that 40% of women in Kenya have experienced it. I know ministers, former ministers, who's my friend, who has experienced it. I know parliamentarians who have experienced it. I have experienced it in the past. I am not experiencing it now, but we need to be sensitive about these things and not think that it's normal to happen to you. When it happens to you, it's normal. Na nikitu ya kudiscuss tu kwa social media iishe. Hapana. Sipigwa ngumi. Na nikipigwa nitakuwa hapa kulia kuleta shida and whatever, because mi siwezi feature white kitu kama hiyo, siwezi kanyagia. Claire Mwirori ananiuliza ulichapwa na nani? Hapana, sijachapwa na mtu. Hakuna mtu amenichapa. Sijakuwa kwa gender based violence, no. And since the last time that I experienced it. Na kuna mtu ananiambia nitoe makeup, sina makeup. I don't have any makeup, napaka tu ka pencil na tu lip gloss. Sinanga makeup, sipakangi ma foundation manini. I don't have makeup apart from ka pencil, hata sijui kuchora na ka lip balm. So let me see, team my haters mko wapi? I don't mind haters. Haters ni sawa. Me by the way, haters wamenipeleka mbali sana, and I thank you. Lakini story ya gender based violence si story ya ati ya could address na my haters, hapana. Hata kama when you're a woman and you're my hater, gender based violence infringes on your fundamental human rights, and it's not an issue for us to settle scores with, and it's not okay. Si poa ati unapigwa ama, it's not okay. So I can keep quiet as carry a video and the way you love me. Hakuna mtu amenipiga. Nani? Askari hajanipiga. Hakuna mtu amenipiga. Na hakuna black eye. Excuse me. And I'm not here to justify myself. I'm just here to address the issue of gender-based violence. History are jokes. Watu hush hush. Looking cute, I live admire you, beautiful girl. The way I love you. Ay, Nyamu, we love you. Oh, I love you too. But sawa, hata kama nimefura side gani nimefura sijui. So unataka kuforce kwe nani wanimu. Kwani unasikia vibaya si kupigwa mpaka unaforce nimefura side moja. Maybe tuchapwe na Dickson. Waambie. Kuna mwenye amesema Gakundi Komo. You're beautiful. Hi Mahesh, my gasheri. Nakupenda tu, my girl. Karen hana black eye. No, na hizo black eye wapi? Yeah, sina black eye. Okay, so guys, nilikuwa nina place na nimeshafika. I need to get out. Natafuta comment yoyote naweza address. Hey Mahesh, Karenzo. Mahesh vipi? Poa, tumekubali sweetie. Mambo mrembo. Hello mheshimiwa, hello. Unakaa umechoka girl? Nimechoka kutoka Friday, nimeshinda up and down everywhere. Wadhameri kwero wapi ya? Hey sweetie. Hi. Ongeza sauti girl. Mambo mama. Amekupiga tena? Hapana, hajawahi nipiga tena. Okay. So have a nice Sunday. Mupumzike. kesho tena ni kazi. Tupatane kwa grind, tujenge inchi. Tafutie job. Oh, job ni ngori, to be honest, job ni ngori, but I know the government is sparing no effort to make sure that we are building an environment conducive for investors to create employment, for the housing project, the affordable housing project that was successfully passed in the finance bill. Sasa kazi kwa president, we have supported him, we have facilitated him in that finance bill, and now it's up to him. And vile tunamjua atacheza kama Messi. Yeye ndio Messi, si ati mimi. So guys, bye. Enjoy your Sunday evening.